incredible action from Fowler as he started off, as the guys say, in tough shape. Now for Phil Mickelson. He started today 3-back, the putter at 13. Phil's done this every day. Heated up late.
Well, you almost get the sense, as he's played with Jon Rahm each of the first 3 rounds, that Jon Rahm is bringing the best out in Phil Mickelson. He's rejuvenated this 47-year-old body.
There is no doubt, but right here, always willing to take a chance, and just took too big of a chance there, ends up finding the water, but he would take a drop, and from 71 yards, well, Phil Mickelson does what Phil Mickelson does with these clubs.
There's ho-hum pars, and then there's oh-really pars.
Yeah. That's an oh-really par.
Yes, it is.
So incredible momentum, stays at 10 under, stays 2 back. Let's get to his playing companion, Jon Rahm. After playing 15 for birdie.
Yes, he found the rough off of the tee, had to lay up, played a conservative wedge shot. But when you've got so many different strengths to fall back on, you don't have to be aggressive on every shot.
Jon Rahm may consider playing tomorrow all day in a football jersey. Because when he plays in the Tillman at 16, he birdies it every day.
You know, there are certain players who I believe have the ability to will the ball to the hole, in the hole. He is showing me that he is one of those players that can do that.
Had a slippery little downhill putt on 16, and look at that.
Birdies at 15, birdie at 16. Jon Rahm heading to 17, looking for the lead.
A beautiful drive here, but here, I mean, this is, as you watch him, you realize there just is no weakness. Not the moment, not any situation. He's just up to the task.
3 straight birdies. Jon Rahm into the lead, heading to 18.
Well, he hasn't hit a lot of bad drives today, but someone got him right at the top of his backswing there. Club face a little open at the bottom, and that one's headed right.
Well, you can tell he was trying to just absolutely obliterate that tee shot. A little quicker from the top, but there was no lack of confidence in that shot.
Meanwhile, Mickelson right down the throat of the fairway after a birdie on 17. Here's Mickelson at 18.
Well, the iron play has been pretty decent over the last couple of days, but none more decent than that one right there, and I know Phil wanted that one bad.
3 feet for birdie. He would make it. Mickelson to 12 under. Phil is 1 shot off the lead. Rahm looking to save par.
Going from right rough to short of the green to a marvelous pitch, just like at the 17th, only this was to save par.
66. So Rahm in at 13 under.
65, excuse me.
Mickelson in at 12 under. And here comes Ches Reavie. This Bulldog's not going away.
I'll tell you what, man, this guy, he is not going to stop fighting. There's no doubt. He is a tough guy. Won Public Links champion way back in the day. He knows how to win golf tournaments. He's won on the PGA Tour before, and he plays out here a lot. He knows the golf course. Beautiful shot there to 2 feet mid-eagle.
Reed says, get off my porch. He's 13 under. Meanwhile, Bryson DeChambeau into the lead.
Really tough hole.
Come on.
Tough to read.
Come on.
Perfect speed. You could see it in DeChambeau's eyes just how badly he wanted this to go, willing it into the cup. The former NCAA and US Am champ thinking this could be the biggest win of his career. Daniel Berger was the co-leader at 15.
Yeah, 78 yards here, Ryan. A little bit of a handcuff yardage to that back left pin. You got to be careful. I'd say you got to skip it up that hill with that angle. That is a really, really poor shot for a tour player of his caliber, especially one who was so good from that distance last year.
From 80 yards, he makes bogey, drops out of the lead to 12. Meanwhile, DeChambeau at 15.
Straightforward shot. Lots of different ways you could play that one. But regardless of what path you take, you wouldn't do much better than that.
Bryson goes to 14 under. It's a 1-shot lead. But here comes Ricky Fowler, stuck in neutral. He found his gear.
He just stayed patient and more patient all day and let the opportunities come to him. He did not get impatient and fire at flags he didn't need to. And this club that's been doing the talking all week started to speak up on the back 9.
Nobody made that putt at 16, but Ricky did. DeChambeau, was he feeling the pressure at 17?
Well, it's just the beauty of this hole. It gets the best of players in the worst of times. You know, you're trying to get up there and just hit a bullet cut. You get over it a little bit, double cross. But the good news is he had some room from there to save par, but he wouldn't.
Nope, he would make bogey. While he's doing that, Ricky's doing this.
That's a tough read, too.
Birdie at
Very
16,
good lead.
birdie at 17. Fowler somehow, some way, back in a tie for the lead, heading to 18.
Gorgeous drive, over 320 yards. Beautiful angle to this back left hole location. And it was a different Ricky Fowler finishing out Saturday's round than the sort of timid one that started Saturday's round.
Would have that 9 feet for birdie and the outright lead. Ricky Fowler. The crowd will tell you he's your solo lead heading into the final day, finishing birdie, birdie, birdie. So a look at the leaderboard, and it is majestic to look at.